How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? I'm just being weird. Don't mind me. I'm just naturally weird. Yes, I know. That's great. Yepper. Yoop. Hey. Oh, ahoy, hoy. What's up? Hello, Edingan. I am fine, thank you. So I just found out my socks had holes in them. And I was wondering why my feet felt so uncomfortable today. It's because I have holy socks. So let's talk story time while we wait for people to file in, which may or may not happen. So story time. Fun fact. We got this guy who comes to my store. We call him the Crusher. Now the reason we call him the Crusher because this guy is like the avatar of slobbiness. So let me explain. This man, no matter what food you put in front of him, he can eat it in like minutes. Now we have this thing that is a deep dish pizza that's like 15 slices. It's an extra large pizza. It's craziness. Crazy sauce. This guy comes walking in, and this dude can eat the whole thing by himself. I watched him do it. He orders an extra large pizza. Extra large, 15 slices. Goes outside, sits on her outside, opens the box, and crushes the whole thing in 15 minutes. That is one slice per minute. He's just literally like, bap, 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 and done. Like I'm not sure if he's a competitive eater or what, but that dude can pack it. And like I don't know where the story's going, but I'm just saying I'm thoroughly impressed. I like we don't have any challenges for eating food that fast, but I don't even know what to say about this dude. It's like, do you not feel yourself getting sick? No, he gets it like once a week. He gets it once a week. It's just finally, I've been watching him every week. He just crushes one thing after another. Like 1 week, he ordered an extra large, and it was we had this thing called the 10, and he ordered the extra large, and the 10 has obviously 10 toppings, and he eats the whole thing in one sitting. That one takes him a little longer because the 10 has a lot of stuff on it, but geez. That can't be healthy. And it's like this dude showed up during the summer, and I'm not sure if he like counteracts his eating with the fact that he walks and rides a bike everywhere. Yeah, it's gross. It's totally gross. But he eats the way he eats is just weird. I know in the summer he rode his bike to our store a lot. So like I don't know if that really balances it. And he's like, he's not that big. I mean, like I would say he's about my size. And the dude comes in and just crushes pizza like it's like the last food existence. I don't know how he does it. I don't know what got me talking about it. It just had me like at the top of my head. I just thought it would be a fun story to share that we got this guy that can just inhale food like he's a vacuum cleaner. I just don't know how he does it. Craziness. Crazy sauce. Crazy. My girlfriend eats 1/3 my weight, and she eats as much as I do, but her metabolism is nuts. I wish I had a nuts metabolism. Mine's like slightly existent. Maybe he works out a lot. I don't know. If he was, it's definitely not working. I mean, like you can't balance a good workout with, like I think that the extra large, if you were to sit down and eat the whole thing, is something to the tune of almost 4,000 calories by yourself. There's nothing you could be doing so extreme every week that you could burn 4,000 calories in a one sitting meal. There's like not even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson burns through that in one sitting for like just pure carbs. That's all he's eating. You just ate dinner like 2-ish hours ago. I had mine too. I had tacos, but stupid me, I went to the grocery store, and my whole objective was to make tacos tonight. Got everything. It was great. Got home, put the taco together, and it smelled great. It tasted awesome right up until the point where I realized I'm going to make a burrito. I don't have lettuce, so I just had a meat burrito. It's kind of gross. It wasn't beef, so it was turkey. So, like, I guess that's why I was feeling tired just like a few minutes ago, but I guess I got my second wind. I don't know what that's for. I'm hungry. I'm waiting for food for payday. Gotcha. I usually like to snack on things. Better soup than ramen. Man, I know someone who lived off of ramen for a while. It was an old roommate. You had corned beef and cabbage. That's awesome. Corned beef is all right, but I don't like cabbage at all. If you are chatting today, I might be, I guess. Who knows? You have leftovers for days. I'm having slow cooked chicken right now. All I had was tacos. That's all I had today. I actually was I when I put up my video this morning on my channel, I spent a good portion of the morning just putting together my video. It was like that's all I did. So like right up until when I had to leave, which was like 9:45 a.m., I was still working on my video, and then I left, and I realized as I got to my work, which serves mainly pizza, I didn't eat. And I'm standing there starving, so I had to swipe a slice. I was like, oh, I don't want to eat pizza. It's not that the pizza they serve is bad. It's just that it's like I could literally have pizza every day of the week if I really wanted to. And other than turning all my toilet into something that looks red, not because the sauce. It's the sauce, guys. Anyways, we had 2 pots filled with food: carrots, celery, and onions, and 1 beef cabbage, and potatoes for the other. Jeez. For 2 people. That's a lot of food, hon, for 2 people. Yeah, it's not going to spoil before you get to it. I hope not. You're slow-cooked chicken right now. Okay, that's what it is. See, now, I haven't done slow cook in a while. It's like normally I grill everything that I do. But, yeah. No, it's just the sauce. It's the sauce, guys. What do you think I was talking about? I was actually looking at my shower curtain today, and it's after looking at it today, it's been the same shower curtain for years that I've lived here. It's pretty gross. I think it's time to get a new shower curtain. I feel like it is. I saw this one with Jeff Goldblum. That's the face of the shower curtain. It was a shower curtain with Jeff Goldblum's face on it, and I thought it was hysterical when I saw it. Let's see if I could find it. I'm gonna open this up on a different tab, of course. Oh, found it. You can actually buy it at Walmart. That's funny. Here you go. Here you go. This is an actual shower curtain you could buy. It's $27 of dumb. But, like, how would you feel taking a shower with Jeff Goldblum staring at you the entire time? Kicking some Overwatch booty as May. Oh, really? Getting good at May. May's a tricky character to use. Yo, no, you're not joking. Slow cooked meat. This turned into a chill stream. Yeah, slow cooked meat. You're not buying that. What? You don't want Jeff Goldblum staring at you when you go to use my bathroom? What if it had like a voice on it thing? Don't forget to flush and wash your hands. Wash your hands. I just can't. I can't. Hey, waifu. Oh, hi. Tell your mama said hi back. Jeff, waifu did. What do you think of the Jeff Goldblum shower curtain? That was a thing. That's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. Bye. No. Mom says hi. Well, hi back. So, hey, Psycho Numpty. Hi, son. Because we're engaged. It's fun to say. I like saying that. Hey, hon, we've only been engaged for almost a year and a couple more months. Where the heck did that just go? I just opened up something. A whole year. There you are. All right. Let me pop this down. That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Dude, Lazy Masquerade is awesome. Lazy Masquerade, what's that? There's this other game that I saw that recently came out. Actually, not recently. It's been around for about a year. It's called Lucy or something like that. It is the worst game. It doesn't look like much, but it was made to specifically annoy the person who's playing the game. Like, it is great. And I've been thinking about it, but it's a year old. That's where my, like, but what can I do to make it interesting? You know what I mean? It's always so hard to, like, do games, especially since no one watches the stuff I make. Let me pop that out. The proposal video is awesome. Lazy Masquerade is a YouTuber who does dark and creepy content. Oh, you know, there was one point in time. There's a channel in my possession that I have that was supposed to be a creepypasta channel. It doesn't do it. It's just sitting. It's floating in the ubiquitous nether of non-existence. It's been around for a while, but it has no content on it. There was a channel I was actually going to make that had creepy pasta content that I was going to be doing reading and whatnot. Never happened. Never happened. I don't know. I've been thinking of doing something else with it. You hate YouTube? Why? You're on it right now. What did it do to you this time?
What can you do?
Why is it always a thing?
Again, I feel like I'm sort of interrupting something.
Okay, so what do you want me to look at now? Tokyo Ghoul dubstep rap, covered by Waifu Pancake. You did utter failure. Guess the anime opening quiz reaction. I would totally fail that. I have not been following up on too much anime as of recent. I was up to 91 subscribers last night, now down to 88. So you tell me why I should hate YouTube. Well, that's both. Here we go. I'm going to explain that. Waifu, give me a second. Here we go. We're going to explain that for a second there, Shadow. That happens all the time. I can't tell you how often I have subscribers come and go on my channel. And it's a combination of YouTube and the subscribers. Mostly it actually has to do with the subscribers. What YouTube does is they get rid of dead subscribers that aren't generating any populated watch time for you, or even are slightly interested in what you do. Or they haven't signed on forever. And YouTube generally just disconnects them. And that's not them. It's just YouTube trying to make sure all its resources are going in the right places. If it just has a whole bunch of dead accounts floating on YouTube, they usually just purge them. Or you have people unsubscribing from you, which I'm hoping that's not the case. But if that is the case, probably has to do with some sort of content that you put up that they didn't agree with, or you haven't been putting up content that they like, or you haven't been putting up content at all. But there's a lot of things. I mean, it's 3 subscribers, which, I mean, for me, that's a big deal. For everyone, that should be a big deal. But I definitely want to say that you could gain them back. You can definitely gain them back. I know that sucks. But Shadow, I can definitely speak from experience. Demke has been firsthand knowledgeable of that to my channel, that I experience subscriber loss. It happens a bit. And you, Waifu Pancakes, why are you not uploading? What did we say last time? Every other day. And you're like, whatever. Forget you, Frosted. It's Tuesday. Yep. Because I'm really sure this is going to have a lot of copyright stuff, I'm going to go over here.
Hey there, guys, gals, and triggered weeaboos of the internet. My name is Waifu Pancakes, and
I have to ask you, why are I could have sworn you had a camera. So I have a life. Sorry, I didn't mean to though. I have a big life. I know what you mean, but get on it. But why are you using your camera, your webcam for this? I can tell because your lip sync is just not there. I saw it as soon as you zoomed in.
I know it has been a long-ass time since I've uploaded anything. I do have some stuff recorded, but I do need to edit it, and it's going to be a while because I did really, really poorly in the game.
You had a camera.
But today I'm going to be doing a Guess the Anime opening quiz. Hopefully this makes up for it because I haven't done one of these kinds of videos in a long ass time. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we're gonna just go ahead and get right into it. Let's go. You'll have 20 seconds to guess the anime. Simple. All right. We'll see how I do. Oh, I am so ready. My asshole is so tight. Okay.
I have no idea.
Wow, I'm already failing at this. I want to say Food Wars, but I'm going to sound super stupid.
I want to see Food Wars.
It's not Food Wars
yet.
I don't... Wow, I'm doing a lot worse at this than I thought I was going to. Oh, it is Food Wars. Holy shit.
Yeah, I have not seen Food Wars. I've heard
so
good things.
Oh my god.
I kind of want to watch Food Wars. Oh, come on.
Come on, you're not even trying.
That's easy. But... I did okay on the test in the end, I swear. No, but let's see. I kind of like what you're doing. Yeah, you're running into a really big trick with this because a lot of the music, of course, is copywritten. That would be my biggest issue for you on this. But I guess what's getting me the most is the lighting and the camera. You're not too much. You're not too well lit, and the camera's just not keeping up with you. I mean, like, I know your camera's broken. Yeah, perfect freeze frame, by the way. But I feel like there's a lot of audio disconnect that I'm just seeing too much of on it. And again, your lighting's a little off. I would try to rearrange your room. I know this sounds bad, but rearrange your room so the light's hitting your face. Because you're sitting in the dark. But let's see. I tried to guess the anime opening quiz. I'm worse than I thought I was. Thanks for watching. New to the channel. First and foremost, you're watching a video that you did not connect anyone to. You're not really giving us too much information really based on the description. You just say you're going to guess the opening anime quiz. I'm worse than I thought I was. ... Then you go into a little bit more into the description of what a little bit more of what the challenge is all about. Anyone wants to review that? So the other thing is I'm not seeing the big thing. Okay, guess the anime song challenge. Never mind. Anime. Waifu Pancakes. Utter failure. Guess the anime opening quiz. Anime OP guessing game. Guess the anime OP. Guess the anime song. Guess the anime song challenge. Funny anime game. Fun anime quiz. Failing in anime quiz. Guess the anime Waifu Pancakes. You should have said guess the theme song challenge is more of a broad term, but it does cover it. Theme song challenge, that's another one. Anime opening credits challenge. There's different ways you could have reworded certain things that probably would have given you a better result. Hey, Rabiosa, how you doing? There could have been certain other ways you could have done this, but let's continue. So I think it's the description and tag still, my man. You could definitely work on these tags a bit more. Think a little bit outside the box. I like what you're doing up here, but again, we're losing you on the lighting, and the camera ain't so hot. And as you stated, your camera's broken, but I really hope that you can get that fixed or get a new one soon. Yeah, that's pretty much my thing. I guess the one thing that always drives me crazy is not so great lip sync. If YouTube keeps doing that, dude, you can make it. I can definitely say it all depends on the content you're pushing out. Depends on how dedicated you are. I mean, anyone, I believe anyone and everyone can get to 1,000 subs. No matter what YouTube's doing to hurt your sub count, there's always a way to climb. I mean, like, as I said, I've climbed personally myself. I have 2 channels. One's halfway there, one's already there, and the one is halfway there is only like 3 months old. So it all depends on the type of content you're putting out and if it's interesting to other people. Like I'll show you my little baby right here is my other one. It's Shinaculars, my voice acting channel. I do a lot of voice work on it, but you can see it's not like it doesn't struggle in views, and it's not like I don't put them everywhere. I literally only put these videos on Tumblr, and I've gotten subscribers from it. I get a bunch of views. My most popular video, which I got to update my front page because now I got enough content here, has 55,000 views on there. So it all depends on the type of content you're putting out too. That's going to push you forward. Yeah. So as far as you go with Waifu Pancakes, those are my recommendations. I know the biggest one I can say is get on that upload schedule, my man. You are trailing behind. You are very slow on this upload schedule. You got to fix that. You got to fix that. Fix it. And when you fix it, you're probably going to do a lot better. Because, I mean, like, I can see that the anime stuff is actually a good target for your channel. So keep that up. People seem to like that a little bit better than the other things. So think about that when you're putting this up. But your life. I have one too, my man. I work 3 jobs. And I still have time for my channel. So YouTube is always important. YouTube is as important as you want to make it. I mean, clearly you care about your channel because you keep coming back and you want me to review your stuff enough that, like, you want me to review your stuff. So you do care about your channel. So if you care about your channel, you put in the time to cultivate it into something big. You have a lot of potential. And I say this all the time to you. I know this. But you do have a lot of potential. It's just a matter of the amount of effort you want to put towards that potential that's going to give you that payoff in the end. Ugh, that hurt. I just crushed my foot between the desk and my rolly chair. Iris's body swap is over 20,000 views. I'm gonna look at your channel. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna find all the things that you could work on.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shut Up and A2 channel. Here's a small sample of what you should expect to see on this channel. Roll it! I meant the video, not a freaking tire. Get your shit together, you idiot.
All right, that was actually funny. Forced review. That's right. Are you streaming some tonight? I might be. I just might be. No problem there. So I kind of like what you're doing, but here's a couple things. Being a person who does a lot of voiceover and voice acting, myself, I definitely say the noise gate you're using on your microphone is very apparent. I would definitely invest in a better microphone or better recording equipment. And if you're going to be recording audio, try to keep it in an area where you can get away from as much reverb as possible, i.e. a closet, underneath the blankets of a bed, underneath the blankets in a closet. That's what Matt Pat does when he's on the road. But I mean, like, I would definitely try to get rid of that reverb so you're not having that, like, really sharp, harsh sound. There used to be a site once upon a time called Kerrigan and a Frog. And it was called The Legendary Frog, and the comedy on it was perfect, but the audio was never that great. And I actually recommend looking up The Legendary Frog. It's some funny stuff. But they haven't updated in years. If this site even still exists. Actually do have a new microphone now. It's taken with my old one. Okay, I was just saying based on the information I saw so far. The next thing I want to see is your branding's not really there. You got ShadowFan82, but really, what is is that what you want to be known as, ShadowFan82, or is that something, or is there something else you'd rather be known as, a more stable name without numbers, maybe? Let's see. Recent activities. Now, the other thing I want to say is careful with recent activities because it also shows what videos you've liked, and it has a tendency to lure people away from your channel. See this right here? Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance Part 10 Rico's Pledge. You liked this video you liked this video a little while ago from Rico Keyblade Master, and what happened was it showed up on your front page. Someone could click this and it'll lead us right away from your channel. You don't want that to happen. You instead want this to be your upload section. I want to see individual playlists as well, not just single solitary created playlists. I'm going to go into your thing. Also, what does your banner say about you? I see animation. I see Sonic the Hedgehog OOC fan. It feels like. Don't get mad at me. But your description's not even filled out. Your about section, there's nothing here filled out. We don't get the opportunity to learn more about you. And on top of that, you're not really on any much social media outside of Facebook. And being an artist, you should be on social media that involves art. Twitter, Tumblr, and DeviantArt. I expect to see your art on there, but your links aren't here for me to see, for me to enjoy, for me to go to learn more about you. So really talk about yourself here. What is your upload schedule? What is it that you even upload on this channel? That's all very relevant right here, okay? As far as your playlist goes, you got a lot of playlists, which is great, but you're also dipping into territory that's very dangerous for playlists, or for games, I should say. You got a lot of Nintendo games, and Nintendo claims everything on your channel, and that sucks. It does suck. I love Nintendo, but I hate them for that. I also will never play their content on YouTube because they're jerks. And so always be careful with the Nintendo content. I'm not saying don't do it, but just be prepared for the claims and everything else that's going to come with it. As soon as the channel actually does start moving forward, you get that 4,000 mark. The Nintendo probably going to come in and claim about most of your content. Then you also have to be very careful with Kingdom Hearts anything. And I say this with all sincerity and knowledge that Disney is a big company that claims a lot of videos because of Kingdom Hearts. The music is copyrighted, the visuals are copyrighted, the video is copyrighted, the characters are copywritten. Everything about it is copywritten outside of the, like everything is it. He might be, I don't know. But I'm like, if he is or isn't, I understand he makes sure to edit out the music on Kingdom Hearts, but the image alone of Mickey Mouse and any of the cartoon characters from Disney are owned by Disney, so they can still claim the video, and you would have no way of fighting it. Hey, Deshawn the Hedgehog, you would have no way of fighting that video because they own it. It don't matter what you're doing with it, they own it. Like, unless you're doing an expose on Mickey Mouse, there's probably not much that's going to be able to you're going to be able to cover from you. So Disney is not your friend when it comes to YouTube. All right, Mini Infinity Claim too. Always be careful about Kingdom Hearts, anything. So let's see. You got a couple things. I like that you make your own thumbnails, which is great. Try not to repeat thumbnails like the Country of Musketeers. The issue with that is that the thumbnails that you're constantly repeating just don't make them any different than anybody else's thumbnails. You really don't get an idea that, hey, my stuff's a lot better than this other guy that's playing Prankster's Paradise. I kind of like it better when you draw your thumbnails. But let's take a look at one of your videos, your most recent one that is not going to get me in trouble. Coco's Adventures in Crash Bandicoot's Insane Trilogy Part 5.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Coco's Adventures.
So there's a couple things right off the bat that I could tell you that there's audio issues. You're still getting a little reverb in your room. And the other issue that you're running into is I can hear that the music from the game is louder than you. You need to fix your levels. Next thing, your tags don't help. You got family friendly. Those aren't tags that will help you on this. Crash Bandicoot PS4 Part 1. This is actually Part 5. Crash Bandicoot Remastered Part 1, also Part 5, Insane Trilogy, Crash Insane. This looks like it was got off of, I got a feeling you got these tags off of like Rapid Tag or something along that line, and it's apparent. Rapid tags suck. Let's be honest. I would use probably about a few of these Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogies, but you're not doing part 1. This is actually part 5, and on top of that, you need something a little bit more eye-catching than Coco's Adventures, Crash Bandicoot, and Insane Trilogy Part 5. Maybe something a little bit along the line of what you're doing in a particular thing where you're trying to, like, escape a certain group of individuals, or you're trying to get through a certain type of level, and there's something that you come across. A prime example of what I'm talking about, if that doesn't make quite too much sense, is when I go, like let's say here, here. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club mod, A Brand New Day. I'm like, Monica's Secret Note. And I actually, in this one, go in and there's... In my next video, I actually explain the secret note of Monica, where I decoded it and everything. But all the information that I got on these videos, there's more to be given in the title. So voice acting in VR chat, Bubsy and Junkrat in VR, voice acting in VR chat. Two bubs or not two bubs? That is the question. Slimerella at the Strawberry Circus. I have to go on what? Overwatch quick play time, pro-ish Junkrat player, and like it's just a matter of having fun with the titles. Or like there was one here, sacrificing our bestie in detention. So it's a matter of just spicing up the title to grab a person's attention. Ask them what? You want them to ask that question what? So try to work on better tags that are more specifically geared towards this specific video, not just saying Crash Bandicoot over and over again. The next thing is the description. There is none. You need to have a description. Without that description, it is completely invisible. Not only do you not have strong tags, a strong title, or a description, because without all of those, it just makes the video absolutely invisible to YouTube's search engine. And that's why you're having a hard time gaining ground, is because the information you're giving people, YouTube to search you by, people can't search you based on that ideal. So if I were to go to YouTube and type in the same thing everyone else types in when it comes to some of your tags, family friendly, look at how many people have this 12,500,000. So you have literally a 12,000,000 to 500,000 to 1 chance of being found, and those numbers are astronomical. So out of all of these videos, your video might pop up somewhere in that. But that is not a number you want to be targeting. You want at least 100,000 or less in terms of searchability on those. I would actually even go even lower than that. If there's like 10,000 on a certain thing, you're tapping into a potential that you could get found. Yes, tags, title, and description, especially the first few lines, really help with climbing in search results. Like, I'm not sure if you ever caught any of my other things, but I did an interview with the developer of Honey Pop, but when he was doing it, was the Honey Cam developer interview, and what I did here on mine is a Honey Cam Studio developer interview, YouTube exclusive. Fair enough, but right here you'll notice that I typed in Honey Pop dev interview, and this is Honey Cam Studio developer interview. But in the description, I also wrote an interview with the game developer of Honey Pop and Honey Cam. So I gave more information in the title and search. So just things to think about, okay? So yeah. So I would work on a lot on your channel in terms of the actual metadata and process of uploading a video. I like some of the thumbnails, but a lot of the thumbnails could use a lot of love. Always change up your thumbnails, and also your upload schedule is not too bad, but I think the length of your uploads are a little bit long. I would try to glue myself to about 10 minutes of uploads, and on top of that, yeah, I would definitely stick it to about 10 minutes. All right? All right. So those are my recommendations. You got a bit to work on, but it doesn't mean it's not hopeless. No channel's hopeless. Sorry for the forced review, but it's what I do. If I see someone saying they're having issues, I want to bring it up to them why they're having those issues. Let's see. Ninja Gaming. So let's talk about the banner really quick before I get going. The first thing that kind of jumps out at me is your banner's a little hard to read. Not only in just the font, but you got a lot of stuff going on it too. You got speedruns, playthrough, streams, and more, which is great. But I kind of want to see your name kind of like centered. But again, the issue that I'm running into for the font is that the font's a little hard to read. Especially sitting on a red and gray background, it being also red and gray. So try not to use complementary colors like that because it's hard to have them separate from each other. Next thing, I like that you got your uploads on the front page. I like that you got your popular uploads on the front page, past live streams, awesome. Ninja plays, GMV, mods. This is really cool, and you're getting a fair amount of view on your mods. I've been looking for mods myself to play, but the one thing I'm definitely noticing as I'm looking at this is, one, I don't see a channel trailer. I kind of want to see one, especially since you're sitting at 1,336 subscribers. I'm pretty sure at this point in time you have enough content to actually make a channel trailer and talk a little bit about your channel on the front page. The next thing we want to talk about is your About section. Hey guys, what's up? This is Ninja Gamer for Ninja Gaming 101, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Over here on my channel, you can expect to see many different types of content centered around gaming, whether the videos be GMVs, animations, playthroughs, live streams, or even just talk videos. If you enjoy watching Sonic and Nintendo content, or you just like to watch game-related content, sometimes it may not even be Sonic or Nintendo, then I'm confident that you'll truly enjoy being a part of the Ninja fam we have here, and I feel that you will really like the content that I make. Every video and stream, I want to make sure that whether you're sure that you are having a good. That doesn't make sense. Make sure you come to anime. You can come to any of one of my videos and just laugh or have a good time, even only just for a period of 10 minutes. My number one goal as a YouTuber is not just to gain revenue or views or even have the most of anything. My true goal is simple. I want to make you smile, and if I can do that, then I'm happy. This sentence right here is just a little wonky. I just feel like it doesn't fit too well. I kind of like this, but I also want to mention anything about revenue or anything like that on your in your description on your About section. Revenue is just that's sort of like a you type of thing. That would be kind of like just a whatever thing for you. Very true, Epic. It's not even a real ice cube. Let's take a look at Twitter. They're always after me, Lucky Wumpa. Mine too. Mine too. I have a lot of different plans. March 19th. Wow, you've been playing a lot on here. That's great. Some of your own stuff, but you're letting YouTube post your stuff. I see that. I added YouTube to a playlist. I added blah, 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 via YouTube. Try to tweet your own videos. Don't let YouTube tweet your videos because they're terrible at doing it. I like that you're excited for the new Smash. I kind of want to see you talking to other people too. Also posting memes. And just regular conversation also kind of helps you as well, because it looks like it's mostly just your videos. All right, so get on it. Start talking a little bit more on here. Start putting up, not just letting YouTube put up your stuff, but also put up your own stuff. Give me a second here. People contacting me and stuff like that. Ow. All right, so let's continue. I also kind of would say put your Twitter at beginning. Okay. Let's take a look at your playlist. Now, you should have a lot of playlists. It's what I was expecting. You got something here that's a little wonky. I'm not sure if this is what you want here, but you definitely don't want dead videos in your playlist. That's bad. I would definitely ramp up your videos in those playlists a bit more. You got a couple of those too. So I'd either those videos have been private or deleted, but if that's the case, I would private or delete those playlists. So you got a couple of them here. So be careful with that. It just kind of looks a little sloppy. You don't want that happening. But yeah, I don't see any issues with playlists with just one video in it. And if you do have a playlist with just one video in it, think to yourself, am I going to go back to this because I see forces and reactions? Could have this popped into there at any point in time? Because all that's in there. All right? And do you ever see yourself going back to this? If not, see if there's another blanket, like, video term that you can put them under. I know personally, I feel on my own channel, when I'm uploading something and I know it doesn't quite fit in anything, I have a one-shots folder until I can figure out what else I could subcategorize it in. Let's go to your videos. Sonic Colors, your Tropical Resort Act 1 speed run. All right, did you beat it though? Did you beat the speed run? That's where people are going to be interested in. Is it a world record beating speed run? You want something that's going to grab people's attention when it comes to that. I do like the thumbnails. They're a lot of fun. They're pretty cool. They're all unique and they pop out and they got a lot of going on them. Be careful putting purple, blue, and purple on purple, blue, and purple because it's very hard to read, especially again with the blue on blue on blue on blue. It does just make it just a little bit hard to read. But I want to take a look at your Sonic Colors. I also want to say your upload schedule needs to be bumped up a bit more because you're only uploading twice roughly a week, and that's, as a gaming YouTuber, that's not enough. You need to upload a little bit more or start live streaming a bit more. Here's something I want to talk to you about in a moment. First off, it's pretty impressive how fast you're going through it. It wasn't a record, it was just a regular run. But thanks for the compliment. I'll work on a purple and blue. But the thing I want to mention when it comes, well, if it wasn't supposed to be a speed, like I kind of want to see, like when people do speed runs, I want to see record speed runs. But the other issue that I'm hearing here, an issue, is your audio is very crackly. Your audio is very cracky, and I'm not sure what that's all about or why that's happening, but that makes it very hard to listen to. All right, so I would work on that audio a bit more. The next thing I want to make mention of is I was looking at your tags at the same time. Your tags are interesting, but I feel like they need a little work too. And same goes for the title. First thing I want to make mention: full 1080p, 60 FPS, 3D render. That don't make sense. That's a pointless thing to put in your title. Do not put that in there. That's just extra nonsense that no one's going to read or type. I can guarantee no one types that. Who looks for that stuff? But like that's why the tag itself is kind of pointless as well. You don't need that. That's something you don't need. Yeah, so to fix the audio is something that's just a little hard to listen to. But the tags, you got hashtag Ninja Fam, Sonic Colors, Tropical Resort, Ninja, Sonic Colors DS, Great Speedrun, Tropical Resort, Sonic Colors, Tropical Resort Speedrun, Jurassic DS, Jurassic 3DS Render DS, Tropical Resort, best Sonic speedrun ever. So You think the audio is so high that it's starting to clip? That's why it's clipping? That would make sense. How to prove it and prove it specifically? Yes, as a matter of fact, I noticed you say best Sonic It's best Sonic speedrun ever. No, it's best Sonic speedrun ever, but you don't really specify which one. You said best Sonic Colors speedrun ever. Best you got Sonic Colors speedrun, Sonic Colors Tropical Resort speedrun, beating Sonic Colors Tropical Resorts in under 2 minutes. There's Tropical Resort speedrun. There's another one. Great speedrun's a little weird, but you could do a Sonic speedrun as one. But saying best Sonic, I keep doing it. It's best Sonic speedrun ever seems a little bit more like blanket term. Not saying that don't use it. It's a good use, but that could actually qualify as several things. It could be Sonic 1 through whatever Sonic we're up to right now. Then I wouldn't lead with hashtag NinjaFan because that's not actually relevant to the video. You want all the thumbnails tags that you're using that are going to be relevant to the video first, because those are the things that YouTube are going to be latching onto as quickly as possible. So you want all the fun stuff at the beginning that is more relevant to the video. Anything that you're doing in the video really is going to be relevant for a tag. So try to think of everything that's going on. What are you doing? You're doing a speed run. Under 2 minutes. Okay, cool. What are you using? You're using a DS recording device. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But what are you flying on? Some sort of temple run? Temple run, speed run for Sonic Colors, something along that line. Oh, also, I don't know if you have time for this or anything, but go to another video with my commentary. You can just check the commentary. Good, too. Yeah, we'll check your commentary. But I would always try to have commentary on everything. Time for yet another awesome speedrun. This time, Sonic Colors ready for some more DS content in 3D, 1080p, 60 FPS. See how that doesn't... People don't look that stuff up. Hey guys, what's up? This is Ninja Gamer, Ninja 101. Today, welcome back to another speedrun. Today, once again, I'll be using my phone to emulate the full 1080p, 60 FPS version of DS game, and this time it'll be Sonic Colors. But yeah, if you guys like this video and want to see more, okay, explain, maybe put in more detail, like NTR viewers most common DS recording software, because nobody want to spend $100 on a DS capture card. Heck nah, especially since most of the stuff that DS has is going to get claimed by Nintendo anyways. I know I wouldn't spend that money on it, but the issue is there's not enough information in the description. I guess you said time for yet another awesome speedrun. This time Sonic Colors. Be a little bit more specific. What level you're on? What route are you taking? Is there a specific time frame you're going for? I wouldn't say the important part being the 60 FPS. Blah 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 blah. That's not even relevant to what's going on. I like that you have your Twitter, your Twitch, and your other YouTube channel that you have going on there is pretty cool. Wait, so you're able to record DS games? And I would talk to everybody. Everybody that talks to you, don't just love their comments. Talk back to them. Always talk back. Talking back is probably the best way you're going to be getting audience interaction. You want that communication because they're going to keep coming back to you as a person that's going to be talking to them. Exactly, Epic. The best thing you could do is type in what you would search for when it comes to looking for these particular videos. What is it going to be the tag that you want to look for? Is it going to be just like if you're just putting a random things there? I know when I'm searching for something on YouTube, I don't just type in one word and expect to find it. So that's why Sonic is not going to give you a good return on your tag. So for example, if I were to just go to YouTube, which I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go here and type in Sonic, and hopefully it types in Sonic. I'm going to get 22,800,000 results. So that's why specificity is most important. If you're just throwing words out to the world, they're not going to get you the return on what you need. So you can't use single solitary words like Sonic or Colors or anything like that, because it just doesn't give you the return that you want to get. Next, okay, fill out the description, fill out the tags a little bit more. And what is one video that you're doing audio commentary in? That would be up to you, Shadow Fan. That would be completely up to you. When I look to make YouTube channel names, I look to see if anybody else uses them. Anybody. And if not, that's the YouTube channel name I go with. Because I don't want to put numbers at the end of mine. But which one of these has audio commentary on it? Dust Force. Man, that's an oldie. Do you have any recent ones? I feel like Dust Force came out like 5 years ago. I don't even see it, my dude. I don't want to dig too far in. Is there any recent video that has it? Is it this? Oh, there we go. That was so blended in, man. So don't use channel intros. They don't work. They just don't work. I don't recommend them. They don't give you the return on anything that you want them to give. For some reason, Sonic's up here. I'm not sure if anyone else caught that, but they just don't give you the return that you want them to get, and most of the time, they just deter people from wanting to watch the channel. I recommend highly to move it to either the end, so after you give your outro speech, go into that, but don't put that at the beginning. You want something more entertaining, something that like a fun section of the video from the game at the beginning of it. That way it gains people's attention, and they go, okay, that was funny. Where does that land? And they'll watch more of the video just to see that moment. So I would recommend putting that more towards the intro, more towards the end, and something interesting or captivating or funny or scary at the beginning. So you just put that little Sonic in there just for fun, right?
Hey guys, what's up? This is Ninja Gamer on Ninja Gamer 101, and today, welcome back to yet another episode of Ninja Plays. Today we are going to be playing some Dust Force on the channel. This is a game for the PC that is on Steam, and you can get it for a very low price. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. But before we get started on this video, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe if you are new, to make sure that you don't miss a minute of gameplay, live streams, or anything else that I do on the channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this gameplay. Ah man, it's been a while since I actually played this game, but I think I still remember the controls fairly decently. So I'm actually playing this with a Steam controller right now, but it can also be played kind of better with the keyboard. So yeah. And if you guys want to go ahead and try this out, feel free to do so. I definitely recommend this game. But anyways, this game is basically a parkour kind of a platforming game. And basically, all you're doing is just gathering points by, cleaning leaves and whatnot. But you do it in a very unique fashion. You actually do it with just running over them and just parkouring through levels and stuff. And you're basically just trying to defeat each level. So yeah, it's a really fun game. Controls are kind of tight, but they make it like really rewarding when you actually get through a level and whatnot. So yeah, I really recommend this game. Honestly, I do. But I actually got this game first, like last year.
All right, so no, that's what I was gonna make mention of. The energy is pretty good on it. I really do like the energy. This feels more like a review than it does an actual gameplay, because it's like, it's interesting the way you're talking. You kind of know exactly what you want to say, which is great. But what was I trying to say? There's some. I say it feels more like a review because you're telling people to go get it a little early. And I say that because, I don't know, how can I put this? Like, when you're talking about it, like you're trying to sell, it feels like you're trying to sell it to me, less so you're trying to sell me you. You know what I mean? It feels like you're trying to sell me the product. And I only say that speaking from a person who's done sales in his life. I mean, like, I've sold some things, and I feel like you're trying to talk me up into buying Dust Force. Well, too bad. I already own it. But that's beside the point. I would save opinions about purchasing and getting the game for the end of a playthrough. That way, people can make their decision based on your gameplay instead of trying to sell it throughout the entire game. Otherwise, it does turn out feeling like it's a review less than like it's a playthrough. Next thing I was going to say, you asked for subscribes a little early, really early, very early. I usually save those for the end. I just don't feel like it's necessary to berate people to have to subscribe to your channel at the beginning of a video because they haven't even had time to sample your content yet. Sort of like how you're trying to sell me this game before I've even seen you play it. You don't want to ask for that right off the bat because in a lot of ways people kind of just push it off because they won't think of it's like, okay, but what is this about? What are you gonna tell me about you? What is this game? How is your gameplay? You can't. That's why it's like I can't make a decision to subscribe to you based off the first 3 seconds of a video. So that's why I don't really recommend putting the subscribe to me thing at the beginning of the video. More so towards the end of it during your end card or outro. No, the energy was great. Yeah, at the end of all my videos, I can say, don't forget to like that. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to dropkick that subscribe button. All that fun stuff. And I usually say that at the end. Because it's like, again, sort of like, I guess the best way I could say it, it's like you're at a sit-down restaurant. Let's say you're going to a really fancy place. Red Robin's. Let's say you go to any type of sit-down joint. Usually, most of the time, they'll serve you. And then you pay. But they don't go, okay, you want the ribeye steak? Here's your check. It's like, but I'm not done eating. I haven't even gotten my food yet. Let me eat first and I'll pay you. So, habits the bigger the YouTuber encourage. I know. And it's the wrong big YouTubers that encourage those habits. That's the only downside. Like you'll notice that a lot of the YouTubers that are a little bit more, let's say, humble, they don't really encourage these habits as often. You'll notice that, like, if you watch the really big YouTubers or quasi big YouTubers, they usually ask for the subscribes at the end, or they don't even ask at all. In some cases, but like the not such great influence ones usually ask for it at the beginning. Yeah. That would be my commentary.
Around the time of my birthday. And it was a really, really nice gift, honestly. It was a really nice gift.
The next thing is, like, I noticed this in your description here. You say this every time. Hey, guys, what's up? This is Ninja Gamer, Ninja Gaming 101 of the Tadies, and welcome back to the new game with another episode of Ninja Plays series where I enjoy myself with games that you recommend in the game. See how there's no description. There's no description of the video game here. And when someone searches this up on YouTube, the first thing that's going to be popping up next to the video, if it even gets found, is the description, which says, hey guys, what's up? The Ninja Gamer here, Gaming 101. Today, welcome back to a new game. Welcome back to another episode of Ninja Plays, the series where it gives us no information on the game. So that's why it's very important to fill out the description of the game and everything about the game in the description, or what you're playing and anything like that in the description before you start talking about anything else in there. All right? That's why that's so very crucial and important. Like I gave an example the other day was the word ducks. Ducks are fun. I like ducks. You like ducks, especially when they're ducklings. And I type in ducks. So you see here a little fuzzy duck right here. Cute little duckling funny thing. But what they wrote down in their videos, ducks are funny and cute, especially baby ducks. Check out these cute ducklings in this funny ducks compilation. I know, like, it's a goofy analogy, but still it makes sense because the description gives the description of the video. We don't count Mighty Duck. He's a meme. Don't want to be a bad. I try not to be a bad influence. I am a bad influence sometimes, but I try not to be a bad influence. All right. So, oh shoot. So those are actually my recommendations for you. Your energy is fantastic, but don't try to sell me. Get rid of this thing. That is very loud. But don't try to sell me the game. Try to play the game so I can enjoy it, and then make my decision later. And then also a good practice is to link your game the link the game you're playing in the description, because people keep track of that stuff. They want to see where the traffic's coming from for their content. Alright. Haven't seen a person talk in a while. I haven't seen him talk. Deshawn, are you still here? Thank you there, Epic. I'm always walking around in there. They deleted their channel. Dang. All right, I'm going to... Demkey's closing the list after this one. But thank you very much there. I'm glad you dropped a like, dude. But thank you, Epic. I'm glad you dropped a sub as well. It was weird I didn't get a notification, but you probably have that on private, which would make sense. Probably there, Shadow, but I'm not. I don't know how Daily Motion works out. You know, I'm not too familiar with that territory, only because I personally don't see Daily Motion growing in any direction. As a matter of fact, I can't even remember the last time I looked at Daily Motion. No problem there, Ninja. I put the video warning sign on the video. Now you got me worried. All right. No problem, Ninja. You never know what you might be missing out on. All right, there we go. I always bring stuff to other windows before I open them. So first thing I want to say is your banner needs a bit of work. I see it's Deshawn the Hedgehog or Dr. Shawn. Which do you want it to be? I want you to make that decision. Next, the banner seems a little wonked out. I say that because whatever this is, it's really stretched out, and so is the name. Actually, the name's almost not even visible. It's stretched out. It's green on blue, green on black, which makes it very hard to read. It more feels like an old calculator or computer from like 1988. I think my computer back then was green. Yeah, it was green text, black background. Cracker. Giant 8-inch floppies. But let's see. 231 subscribers. Okay, you got your uploads, popular uploads, created playlists, liked videos. I want to put your liked videos on your front page, and I say that mainly due to the fact that this could be accidentally mistaken for your content. What's going to happen is someone's going to click on it, and they're going to go to someone else's channel, thusly taking them away from your channel. OG Xbox, you're right. But it's gonna take them away from your channel. So this is actually a playlist you don't want on your front page. I'd rather see more of your own. With 231 subscribers and you're getting a fair amount of views, I kind of feel like I should see a channel trailer, trying to give it a little bit more idea about you. Let's check out your about section. I can make Madness Combat meme, I think, and more. Some are for kids, some are for older. This channel is for all age and need to follow. Everyone teen and mature. Those warnings is help you to keep the video safe. Sub for more animation and like the video if you like it, and follow me on Twitter for update. Have a great awesome day. Twitter. Okay, so I'm going to definitely say this. There is this app that you can download for your Google Chrome, for your computers, called Grammarly. It definitely is going to be your friend. I would say tell us a little bit more about the channel. Tell us a little bit more about you. Tell us more about like what you upload. Tell us more like what your upload schedule is. And then you got your Twitter right here, but how often do you use it? All right, even on here, your banner's overblown and pixelated badly. You're probably going to... You got Steve... Steven the Red. I can't read it. I do apologize. I tried walking away to get a good look. Not going to be able to read that, but this, regardless, your branding's not consistent. So what's on here is not what's on here, and that's not necessarily good. You don't want to make things big and huge. It just makes it really hard to read. Whatever this is, it's completely cut off, and whatever this is, completely cut off. So get your sizing correct as well. I like that you're a little active on here, but again, it's YouTube. You have something where YouTube's allowing you to tweet your stuff, and it's also tweeting every liked video you do. Again, thusly taking people away from your content and posting other people's content. Maybe I should link Grammarly and all of Demkeys. Write a note. write a note. I start linking Grammarly from my in my descriptions for my channel reviews. Hashtag Grammarly. Let's talk. Let's see. Within the next few days, channel subscriptions on YouTube and YouTube Gaming will be combined. Oh, I already had that. I thought they should have been combined to begin with. How to remove that on Twitter. The auto tweet thing, that's something in your settings. I'm not exactly sure where, but I definitely want to say if you're trying to keep your liked videos private, what you do here is you go to your channel and you hit this little button right here, a little cog. It's going to pop open this, and you go keep all my liked videos private and slide that over to the right. Boom. And that takes care of that. So let's continue. Back to you. I would talk more to other people on YouTube, on Twitter. Don't just post your videos. Don't forget hashtags and keywords are what Twitter used to search for people. So if you're just arbitrarily putting up anything, it's not going to be really conducive for you to have a social media, because the keyword in social media is social. You have to be social. You have to talk to people. Definitely have to talk to people. So work on your about section and your Twitter a bit. Okay. I would probably make more playlists geared towards your own thing, because you got your favorites, Madness, Combat, liked videos. So, like, according to this, you only have 11 of your videos on your channel. Which isn't true. So I would get these into more playlists. I kind of like what I kind of like some of them, but I feel like it's not filled out enough. Then you got for Jay-Z Boy, Speak Peek of Steve in the Red Universe. Oh, I think you meant sneak peek, or did you really mean speak peek? And if you meant speak peek, you didn't even spell speak correctly. Injustice 2 collab part entry stick node. Roblox hacked server Apocalypse Rising caught on tape. Madness Combat Smooth Walk. Madness Combat Smooth Animation. So I'm nosy. Ha. That's interesting. It's more like a skip than a walk, but yeah. So one thing I definitely want to talk about with your tags is you're going to need to work, not your tags, your titles. You're going to need to work on spelling a lot of them. If you're ever not sure if you're spelling something correctly, again, Grammarly helps immensely. Or you can copy it and paste it into a Word document to help you out. They'll tell you at least what your spelling's wrong or your grammar's a little incorrect. Snack pack. Let's see. For Jay-Z Boy's first Stickman Flash made, I would also have to say your upload schedule needs a bit of love, and you need to get more catchy thumbnails. Okay. Well, this guy seemed to like it, which is good. I've never even heard of him. Who's this? I've never heard of this person. Never heard of this person.
Hello everyone who are new here. My name is Emily, the queen of the red universe. We are not nice people, like them fucking persons. We are your worst nightmare. You think you can save them? You can. But not yourself.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so it was good animation, but I almost immediately figured out that it wasn't yours. No offense to you, but I kind of had a feeling this wasn't. I had a feeling this wasn't yours, and I say that because it feels like it's a re-upload. I could be crazy. No, this is crazy as crazy. I don't know. It just felt a little out of place. So I wouldn't put up other people's videos. It's definitely not something I recommend at all. That could get you in a lot of trouble. Oops, my bad. Maybe this one. Well, I'm just looking for something to. At least you're playing with stick. At least you're playing with stick animation, which is cool. And this was a collaboration. I'm never going to discourage someone from doing anything. Actually, I'm never going to discourage someone from doing anything. Ever. I like what I saw. It was really fast. I kind of wish it was a little bit longer. You held on some frames for us to kind of get what was going on. It was so fast-paced, it was almost hard to see. A lot of the characters really didn't have too much in the way of animation towards them. They were actually more so floating. But that's just an animation critique, and you're not here for that. What you're here for is a YouTube critique. And the big thing that I'm seeing here is not only is not enough information given on the actual title, it just says Injustice 2 collab part entry stick. It doesn't quite make sense, if that makes any sense. Because I don't get what I'm about to watch, ergo I probably wouldn't look it up. So you want a catchy title. As far as tags go, it they don't exist. You need tags, my dude. This is the only way you're going to get people to find your stuff. And, like, it is crucial for you to fill out the information. There's no description, no tags, and not really a title. So right now, this is just something people will stumble across if they, like, find it on a social media posted somewhere. And that's not how you want to be found. You want to be found through the information and metadata that you've built on your own particular video. You also got people talking to you about 2 months ago, and you haven't even said anything back to them. So I would definitely work on your communication with people, your tags, your information, everything. Your description, you definitely need a description. This is a collab. For what? See what I mean? All right. So my big thing is I'm gonna say work on your work. You're an artist, so I kind of want to see you work on your banner. I want to see you work on your tags, your titles, your descriptions, your thumbnails. You definitely need to work on your about section. Watch your grammar on a lot of things. Don't re-upload other people's stuff ever, because that could get you in a lot of trouble. So I wouldn't do that. Especially down the line. Let's say they put like a copyright claim on it, so be very careful. And I would definitely utilize Grammarly and Microsoft Word for spell check and punctuation and sentence structure. I believe for you it would definitely be something you could use. I use it myself, so don't take that as an insult at all. I definitely use it, and a lot of people I know I've gone over use it. Like, you can always double check your stuff. All right. So those are my recommendations. You got a bit to work on and fix, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. It just means no one's told you what you got to do or how to steer you in the right direction. So I really hope that helps. So I thank you guys very much for watching. I thank you guys very much for following along. I really hope you enjoyed this stream. I know I did. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome. And as usual, as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on. Yeah.